This was the worst idea of my life. I won an online race with every character in Mario Kart 8, and it was unbelievably frustrating and annoying. Actually, what am I talking about? It wasn't frustrating at all. It was so much fun. I had so much fun. First up, Mario. I hopped into the first race oblivious to the pain that this challenge would cause me. The first race took place at Yoshi's Island. I didn't do terrible. I had the lead for a bit, but I ended up taking 4th place. This brings up a few things. First, as I went, I jotted down how many times I raced on each course, and second, what place I finished at the end of most races. In the second race, I took 4th, and in the third race, I got absolutely Mario Karted. We're good. In the 4th race, I was on a mission. I was behind by a bit, and just short. This thing is gonna suck. Nothing interesting happened until race 9, which I came up short again. The 10th race was a dud, 11th race was a dud, 12th race I got red shelled right before the line. I'm fine. I am fine. In my 15th race, I finally put together a run worth talking about. The blue shell couldn't get me in time, and I had my first win. The next character was Luigi, which took me a whopping 2 races to win, thanks to these courteous mushrooms. Peach was after, and even though I tanked 2 blue shells, I had no problem with London Loop. Daisy followed, and I got lightning struck in midair, but it didn't matter, and finally my true gamer was showing. Let's not talk about how long Rosalina took, though. Okay. I know that taking 16 races to win 1 with Rosalina is pretty bad, and yes, I'm aware of that. However, if you take away this blue shell in my second race, this bullet bill getting me a little more speed in the 5th race, my worst finish yet of 10th place, another close call in the 8th race, getting Mario Karted in my 11th race, and every other one in between, it wasn't all that bad. I'm coping, give me a break. I got good karma with Tanuki Mario winning on my first race, which is good, because the less we have to play with Tanuki Mario, the better. Not that it'll matter though, because we still have to play with that thing. Ugh. Oh, I forgot about you too. Cat Peach took 5 races, and in my 40th total race, I took 5th place for the first time. At this point in the challenge, I realized that I was going to suffer, so what better way to suffer by using the character that takes up half the screen? Introducing Petey Piranha. Second race, 5th place. 4th race, my controller disconnected on a free win and I took 3rd place. 5th race, I almost came back, but no, 2nd place. Also, it turns out that Petey can't really go under these pokies to get coins, which is just a funny tidbit. Anyway, 9th race, lost, past 50 total races and 28 top 3 finishes. I'm doing great. 10th race, 3rd dry desert so far, and I got passed in the last lap. And it was time. I got Piranha Plant Slide, my home course, my home turf, my home. Petey is due to win here. It's his house. Nobody comes in his house. It was now or never. I started the race, and you didn't actually think I was gonna win, did you? You thought I was gonna win. You thought because I put inspirational music and a decent quote over the top that I was gonna win with Petey Piranha. Of course not. How dumb do you feel? It's actually I'm sorry. I should not yell at you, and I went too far and I apologized. And I suppose this is a bad time now that we're arguing. But please, if you could, would you please subscribe? 15th race, 9th place. 20th race, I needed a defensive item, got a coin, 2nd place. 21st, Daisy Cruiser, and I have 3 people. Surely y'all, nope, never mind. 29th, Sky Garden, beat the 2 I needed to, but somebody took a shortcut. 30th, Choco Mountain, and oh my god, I won! I won! Free me from my shackles! Next up was Wiggler, and surely this would be better. See, if I didn't choke on the last corner in my first race, get the worst course in Mario Kart history, GBA Cheeseland, on my 6th race, get Mario Kart on my 7th race, take 11th place for the first time in Wario Stadium, get 3rd for the 20th time in Wario's Gold Mine, get Dry Desert for the 6th time, or have any other of this baloney happen, we'd be fine. But hey, I won on Dolphin Shoals 25 races later. One thing I was able to enjoy about Wiggler, though, is that when he got hit by an item, he got red, and so did I. Finally, someone I can relate to. Kamek took 4 races, Inkling Girl took 2, and Inkling Boy took 3. Link took 5, Villager Boy took 4, and Villager Girl took 1. Am I a wizard? Next was Isabelle. I was recording late at night and found myself in a lobby with one other person. Surely I wouldn't mess this up, right? Right?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Eventually, I pulled through on Sky Garden and Isabelle was done. From here, I figured I could check off some characters and clumps, starting with the Koopalings. Lemmy was up first. We were off to a good start. Is this some sort of sick joke? Maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I'm not worthy. I won the 4th race. I won with Larry on the 2nd race, and hey, there were only 4 people in the lobby, but I won. So it's fine. Next was Wendy. The 2nd race was Cheeseland. I hate Cheeseland. The 4th race, I got Mario Kart hard at the end, and the 5th race was a downhill spiral similar to how I'm feeling about this challenge. In the 8th race, I was so very close to persevering, but no, another loss. I'm getting so sick of this godforsaken. Hey, I won the 10th race. Thanks, Piranha Plant. You're more useful than Petey. Not that it takes much, you useless piece of shit. Ludwig took 4 races, which was the same as Iggy. Roy took 10, and after a clutch lap in DK Jungle, I only had 1 Koopaling left. I love Morton. Don't you? One of the hardest parts about this challenge is that there are 7 different weight classes, and Morton is in the heaviest weight class. The lighter the character, the easier it is for them to turn, but they go slower, and the heavier, the faster they go, but the harder it is to turn. So if there's a course with tight turns, sometimes it's difficult to maneuver throughout. And when I main, I play Bowser Jr., who is a shorter, smaller character, so I'm not very good with big characters. What was that? 200cc? Oh my god. God, I hate this weight class. No, a blue shell, son of a... If we get another blue shell, we might win. Looks like we're not getting one. Oh, we are. Oh, 4 players, I'll surely win this one. 3 players, I'll surely win this one. 5 players, I have no chance. Am I ever going to win? 22 races in. Now it was time for the babies. Naturally, I don't like the babies, so let's just get them out of the way. With Baby Mario, I had a clutch green shell in the 2nd race, but took 3rd. Baby Mario got Baby Mario Karted and Grumble Volcano, and on the 7th race, got the total to 33rd place finishes. On the 10th race, in my home stadium, I got hit by a boomerang and lost. In the 12th race, nobody wanted to play me except this person. Do I feel bad for playing with only one other person? No. Not at all. I have lost all feeling. Baby Luigi was up, and I won the 1st race on London Loop. And forgot to hit record. 10 races later, I got Mario Karted worse than ever, and on my 17th race, I got mushrooms to finish Paris Promenade in 1st place. Okay, Baby Peach was doing well, so it seemed. I almost won on Squeaky Clean Sprint to find out people took the other path. I played flawlessly in the 11th race and ended in 3rd, and the 12th race finished with the worst red shell so far in this challenge. In my 14th race, I made the most clutch play I've ever conceived in my personal Mario Kart history. Baby Daisy was next. Mario Circuit, 3rd place. Electrodome, 3rd place. Animal Crossing, almost last. Yikes. Another goal I set for myself was to never take 12th, and surely that wouldn't age terribly. In the 13th race of Big Blue, I almost took last again. And this challenge was getting to me. In LA Laps on my 15th race, I finally won with some perfect driving. Baby Rosalina took 4 races and the kiddos were finished. Time to never use them again. Yay, thank God. Next came a stretch of absolute pains. Metal Mario was first. I took 2nd place in my first race. Grandma Amy beat me in the 8th and I took 2nd place in my 9th race. Somewhere during here, my cousin FaceTimed me and asked if I could give her a shout out in this video. No. I won in the 24th race due to a clutch red shell, and then it was time for everyone's least favorite part of the video. Avert your eyes. Easily my least favorite character in this game, it was time to check her off the list. The first race I was off to a great start and I got past the last second. It's her fault. The 3rd race I was racing well and locked in, but ended in 5th place. It's her fault. The 4th race was Waluigi Pinball. I lost. I'm losing my mind. It's her fault. The 6th race I got Mario Karted. It's her fault. The 7th race, I'm so sick of off-brand Coconut Mall. Can we get a good course already? Oh hey, I won. No more Pink Gold Peach. It wasn't over though. Wario, the 2nd super heavy character. The 1st race I almost took last. Jeez. The 5th race, I was in prime position to win. Okay, we're fine. We're fine, this is okay. The 6th race, this happened, and my marbles were disappearing. The 13th race was Boo Lake. More like Boo Lake, am I right? I took 4th on Dry Desert, and on the 16th race, this lightning bolt cost me the win. On my 22nd race, I won on the boring ice cream sundae chocolate simple easy circle, and next up was Waluigi. Waluigi was pretty boring. Nothing interesting happened in the first 9 races, and I took my 50th 3rd place in my 10th race. I took 2nd place twice on Ribbon Road and went on Wario's Gold Mine in my 19th race. Donkey Kong. First race, Electrodome, I won! And I wasn't recording. I've done that twice now! Next race, I took 9th. I hate this game, I'm just sad. The 12th race, I took 3rd on Dragon Driftway, and I followed that with 2nd place. I feel numb. On 200cc, I just came back short on Yoshi Valley. How is this possible? This is how I feel. I then took 4th place on the 11th DK Jungle. I really can't take it anymore. I got Mario Karted on LA Laps and I'm gonna scream. On Yoshi Circuit, I had 1st and got hit by a boomerang. I'm going to explode. In my 34th race, I finally won. I am one BS thing away from exploding. King Boo was up. I won with King Boo on the 8th race. Lakitu took 3 races, and man, did it feel good to have a quick finish. Shy Guy was fun. I don't know if I've ever used him before. And, in case you didn't catch on, I'm not beating every character's costume too. I don't have the mental health to do that. We got to 54th places on race 5, more 7ths than 1st on race 6. Heck, I might change the video to I got 7th place with every Mario Kart character. What do you guys think? Huh? Give me a chance here. In my 11th race, Peach Gardens passed DK Jungle for most played course, and I won on my 17th on Maple Treeway. Koopa Troopa took 16 races, and it was time for the next clump of characters, Billie Eilish. No, I meant bad guys. Dry Bones was first. In my second race, I led for most of the race and got obliterated on the last lap. I finished in 10th. In the 7th race, I almost came back with shrooms but was just a bit short. In the 9th and 10th races, I took 2nd in both, so I knew that this was going to be close. On race 15, this happened. Next was Dry Bowser. He was 3rd of 4 super heavy characters, and I was not looking forward to it. The first 12 races, pain. Nothing close. In the 13th race, I almost clutched up, but cut this corner too short. Brutal. In the 14th race, I did absolutely nothing besides get hosed. In the 16th race, I got 3rd, and in the 21st race, I got 2nd. The 23rd race, I got Mario Karted, and the 24th, I got Cheeseland. Can it get any worse? I finally won on Big Blue, thank God. Bowser Jr., my main, went exactly how you'd expect. 2 races. And then came the final super heavy character, Bowser. First race, oh god, a hard character again. 4th race, I was in it, and Bowser wouldn't turn. This is the problem with these super heavy characters, God almighty. The 7th race, I was in 1st and got screwed via a fireball, and the 9th race, I took 3rd. Buckle up, we're in for a ride. Yoshi Valley would be near impossible because of the bridge being skinny, but what if I didn't take the bridge? Hey, it worked! Let's go! No more super heavy characters. Next we had the classics. A total of only 5 characters left. Could I bring this thing home once and for all? Toadette was first. 2 races, easy peasy. 4 to go. Toad was next, and in the second race, this happened. I am him, we are here, 3 to go, baby. With Birdo, I took 2nd on the first race and 2nd on the 3rd race. I took 2nd on the 6th race, and I thought I choked on Boo Lake, but made it work. 2 characters left. Yoshi was up. Look at this lead! Look at this lead! 1 character to go. First race, we got Peach Gardens for the 15th time and took 5th. In the second race, I deserved to win. I even got this green shell snipe at the end, but I finished in 2nd. We're good. We're good. In the third race, I made few mistakes, but ended in 4th. I didn't want to finish on Berlin Byways anyways. In the 4th, I took 3rd on Paris Promenade. The 5th was London Loop. I hopped in the car for the final time. I got off to a good start. I avoided the chain chop and ran over the bridge. Look at this face, look at it. 1 lap done. Beautiful driving, maneuvering some chain chomps, and my lead was growing. 2 laps done. 1 to go. It was time. My lead grew. A blue shell and red shell both came, but I only took the damage from 1. I dodged this chain chomp, hit the bridge, and the finish line was right in front of me. All my hard work, all 30 hours of gaming, and all 46 characters in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe came down to this final stretch. The finish line was there, and we crossed it. That is how I won a Mario Kart race with every character. Hope you enjoyed. Subscribe. Bye!